I really thought I was going to lose that last game for sure. And somehow it was flipped and became... Was that a 4? Were all 4 of them Mori'd? I think I Mori'd all 4 of them, right? Hey, Bill. Relax with that. I'm waiting for the Bill squad to jump out. Oh, they don't have flashlights, so... Alright, well, where's the hook, then? I was looking for the basement, but I guess it's not nearby. I guess it's in Shack. Let's go to this center one. Nope. Oh, there they go. Generator done. Here comes another Bill. Let's beat him to the punchline. Let's go. Alright. Well, he's definitely... Oh, here he is. What up, buddy? Get that saved. Beautiful. We can trade hooks. That works. Oh, look at him go. He's going to sabotage it. I don't think so. There you go. All 3 of you. Huh, that didn't work. That didn't work out too well, did it? I wanted to get a nice screenshot of all the Bills at the hook. Alright, where's another hook? Here's one. I don't know, man. Team Bill was just a little too altruistic for their own good here. Oh, look at you go. That didn't work. You used your unbreakable. He's gonna sabotage this hook. Try to bring him to a farther one. We can make it. I don't know if we can. Oh, we did. Nice. There you are, the hook sabotagers, for sure. I've lost track of which ones have been hooked. Oh, hi, Fang! Nice of you to join the party. I don't know what you're doing there. Not gonna tolerate being ignored. Oh, I wasn't trying to ignore you. I was just in a situation where there was all this pressure and they were all like running towards the hook at the same time. I thought the 2 of you were having a conversation. I thought they were like trying to help you decide what perks and such were causing that issue. And then there was like so much to read that I'm a slow reader. But I planned on reading everything that you guys are saying. So I'm sorry if you felt ignored. That wasn't not my intention at all. I'm kind of new to streaming as far as like keeping up with the chat and playing at the same time. I don't know how some people do it. Like, I don't know how the streamers who have a whole lot of streamers or a whole lot of like people in the chat and like all these things being typed at once. I don't know how they read that in general, let alone while playing the game. I was just waiting till I had a moment where I could actually like really concentrate and take in everything that you guys were saying. So fights lethal pursuer and all or reading perks. Maybe it's because Kate is wearing all bloody clothes. That could be a reason. Uno reverse. Did King Thunderstar leave? I definitely wasn't trying to ignore them. And this game, you know, the thing with this game, well, with any game, is it can get, like, it's a game, and in the end, no game, I personally believe no game should be, like, nobody should really get mad over a game. A game is intended to be fun, and if for some reason it's not being fun, then it defeats the purpose of being a game. It's like defeating the whole purpose of playing it, which I guess makes sense as to why they said that they were about to like delete the game. So it's not, whatever the case is, it's not fun for them anymore. But I don't, and that might be the thing to do. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily delete it. You don't have to play it for a while. I have a bunch of games installed, not a bunch, but some games installed that I don't ever play. But I just don't get mad over it. Like, the most is I might get a little frustrated at times, like when the pressure was on, those people were teabagging and like mocking me and stuff like that, then I feel a little pressure. But it's like competitive pressure. But in the end, if they beat me and they teabagged me out the gate and trash talked me in the end game or whatever, like, see, he's teabagging me. That's what it looked like to me. But that just makes me more, it makes me more competitive. Like, it makes me want to get him more. Was that him? I'm losing track of which one's which. But my point is, I'm not gonna like let it get to the point where it really, peekaboo, buddy. I guess they're like, I don't know if they're crossing paths with each other to make it more difficult, but they definitely have a little arrogance to them. Sure looked like a teabag. Now, where was this basement? I don't think it's close enough. It's a stretch. Maybe. I think we can actually. But my point was, the game should never really, no game should ever really, like, I don't see why people get really upset over games. It's just, it's a game, you know? You win some, you lose some, and people talk trash. And if you're the killer, you're gonna get teabagged. And if you're the survivor, you're gonna get tunneled or camped or whatever the case is, targeted. And that's just kind of the way the game goes. And maybe try to figure out what you could do to lessen that. Oh, they can both get Mori'd. Okay. Let's do it. The Fang has been nowhere. Like, the whole time. Where has the Fang been? I don't even think the Fang is doing generators. I feel like leaving him as bait for the Fang, because the Fang's been doing nothing. But at the same time, the Fang hasn't been, like, teabagging or... Oh, maybe she's here. Oh, I don't know. I wonder if she'll go to pick up the bill. Oh, what? Was she in there? Okay. I'm guessing she's just hiding and waiting for the Bill squad to die. And now who knows where this guy crawled. Oh, he's still here. The same spot. Well, where's Fang? I think it's one of those games where Fang's just gonna hide and wait for Hatch. And that's it. So, if we go looking for her, not gonna find her. And then aside from that, let's just see if she touched a generator real quick. No. And this generator? No. So she's not doing generators. So is she just waiting for Bill to die so she can have a chance at Hatch? That's all that's happening. Is she just gonna let Bill bleed out like that? Okay. If that's the case, then I guess we'll just get this over with then. Oops, I smacked my microphone. Hopefully I can still pip up and get my red rank. Alright, this is it. Go for it, Fang. Hatch. Is there an offering for Hatch? No. I don't hear it here. Yep, she found it. Well, that was weird. The Fang did nothing and must have had the hatch spawn right next to them by chance after doing nothing. Okay. And we hit the red ranks. I think that's gonna end it for the night. We had a weird night. But justice on the teabaggers was... previous game was like the icing on the cake. I do need sleep though, so I think Tara's in a match. King Thunderstar not going. Tolerate being ignored. I get that you are wanting to chat with people, specifically the streamer. However, the streamer is not here for you to make them feel like you are an obligation. Entitlement is never a good thing. The streamers who visit are concentrating on the game. Best time to receive your response is between matches or at a slow portion. Yeah, all depends on the game that's being played. Toxic nurse. How was I toxic? What did I do that was toxic? Did I hit them on the hook or something? I'm guessing you're one of the Bills? It's just when people get upset, it's emotional, and you know, there's not an easy answer. You're dealing with emotions. It wasn't my intention to like ignore anything. I have a little screen on the side that the chat's kind of small and transparent enough just to kind of read it, but it's hard for me when I'm just in the middle of the game to constantly look at it. Fortunately, I don't have that many people. My build, my build. Jinx from this. Oh, are you joking? Toxic nurse? I thought you were somebody from the game that I just moried the Bill squad. Yeah, the build is real toxic, like sweatiest build. The Mori. That's it. Yeah, I don't know. You shouldn't let the game get you down. It's a game. You need to figure out, like, and sometimes you do need to take a break and stop playing. It's not that healthy either to always be playing a game. It gets addicting and you kind of like get sucked into it. And honestly, there's a lot of time wasted on video games too. They could be doing more productive things. Game is difficult, especially as killer, because you are constantly in action. Yeah, because there's 4 survivors and you're trying to like go and chase with them, and at the same time you're trying to patrol, what is it, 8 generators on the map, all in different spots, and then at the same time you have to, like, you know, put out boons so they can't heal and whatnot. And you're constantly in the action, or trying to be in the action, because otherwise, if you're not constantly keeping up, the generators are just gonna all pop off real fast. So there's a lot of pressure on the killer. But I was gonna say, Thunderstar, like, you should come in a game with us as Survivor, and then, you know, if you can, be on Discord where we're in communication and we work together as a team. So we're not going to sit there and let a killer just tunnel you out. We're going to try to work as a team. Like, when I play Survivor, I'm always dying for my team. So I'd rather you get out and me die in your place. So that's how I play. So if you're on the hook and the exit gates are open and I'm like at the exit gate ready to leave, I'm not going to leave. The only way I'm going to leave is if the killer like forces me out, like they're right there and they're about to hit me and I have no option. But I never leave without anybody. And, you know, if you're getting tunneled, like, I'm going to try to take hits for you and get the killer to chase me instead. So maybe you need to get in with a team that, you know, is looking out for you and trying to make sure that you're having fun and not getting tunneled. You know, maybe you'll have more fun that way. Well, I said earlier, maybe you weren't here, but I said earlier, I only play Survivor when I have people on a team, because of that very reason. I can't play solo queue because I will go to every length to like go across the map to save everybody off the hook, and I'm always like going to the basement to save people. And then the minute I get on the hook, they just let me die on like first or second hook. And I can't deal with playing with the randoms. And there's no coordination. So I will play Survivor when people want to. Like when there's people, like I've been playing Killer before. It didn't happen tonight. Like I was playing Killer all night. But anytime somebody wants to come in and play Survivor, I'll just switch from Survivor to Killer, from Killer to Survivor, and just play with friends. Honestly, I kind of have more fun as Survivor when I'm with friends, because we're coordinated and I like the teamwork. But if I'm solo, I would prefer to be Killer, because that way I'm in control of like my side of the match. I'm by myself and I'm just trying to like play the game, and it's challenging. But if I have a team, then it's more fun, especially when we're in communication. I mean, if you want to play one now, feel free to hop in. I mean, I do need to kind of like, it would be stupid of me if I don't get any sleep because I have to be up early. But I'm down to play a little bit. How long's your timeout? Did you disconnect? I don't do that either. I've only disconnected one time from a game on purpose. But you can't let a game get you down. Like, you're not, gotta get your perspective straight. Like, it's a game. You know, if it's not fun anymore, take a break and don't play it for a while. Or, you know, but it's nothing to get, like, it's nothing to get, like, really down about. But like I said, for me, I got frustrated, like, when I was more of a baby nurse. Or even some of those last games, like 2 games ago when they were teabagging me like crazy. And they were putting the pressure on. It can be like rough and a little frustrating or a little like pressure, tense. But when the game's over, if they teabag me at the gate, and then even if they tell me in the chat like that I'm garbage, it's like, okay. Like, it's a game, you know? But the thing is, this isn't my first YouTube channel. I have like several YouTube channels with different content, and I've been on YouTube since it started in like around 2005. So I've been posting videos, and I've seen like every nice thing that somebody can say, and I've seen every awful thing that somebody can say. And I just have a thick skin to the point where like nothing anybody says bothers me. Well, I'm not gonna say nothing anyone says bothers me, but generally speaking, nothing anybody says bothers me. So you gotta learn to like overcome, man. You gotta overcome. You know that Jonah perk? See that perk right there? Overcome. When you're injured, you retain the movement speed bonus for 2 seconds longer, and you overcome the frustrating situation. That's not what the perk does. But anyway, you don't have the skin because the thick skin because you're mentally disabled. Well, it's not something you're born with. You gotta like choose it. You gotta decide like, okay, you live in a world, there's like 8 billion people on this planet. Everybody's got different opinions. You're never going to please everyone. It's not even possible. When I'm feeling down, I try to put things into perspective. Like if I feel like life's not going good for whatever reason, one reason or another, whether it's in a video game or I don't take video games that serious to where it's really gonna like when the game is shut down, like the game is shut down. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not like I don't like lose sleep over whatever happens in this game. But you gotta change your perspective in a way where like when you're feeling down about whatever it is, like learn to count your blessings. Think of the things in your life that are really good. I mean, and they could be really good things. You know, I don't know what situation you have in your life, but I mean, the very fact that like, let's just say me in general, I have a vehicle. I live in a house, like I have food that I can eat. I have hands to even play a video game or strum a guitar, or you know, I have ears to hear music. I have eyes to see the beautiful things in life, including the screen to play a video game. And like all those things are blessings, even in their most basic form. The fact that we're breathing is a blessing. And so, you know, sometimes it helps to shift your perspective. Not quitting on a loss. You just need one escape so you can quit for a while. Well, okay, I get it, but yeah, I wouldn't want to end on like a bad game either, but at the same time it happens, and I have several times. But you know, you got to keep it in perspective. It's a video game, you know. It's not the end of the world. If any, you know, whatever happens, it's a game. You know, when you, I don't know how old you are, but in life, as you get older, you experience a lot of different things, and you like, you know, family members and friends get sick and cancer and issues and they die, and there's just other things that are. I just got pulled into a game, so I'm gonna play. Oh, I don't know what just happened. Maybe they kicked me out. I was about to run around, do a round with them. They probably, like, someone on their team was like, oh, I'm available to play. Nope, they're sending me a message again. Party creation failed. In order to access... Oh, maybe I lost... internet? Is my stream still up? Well, if you're gonna jump in and play, then I guess I won't play with them. I thought I had time. Anyway, man, you really want to like put things into perspective. Think of this, like, okay, think of this really helps me. I think of like in my life, like if I feel like I'm getting a bad deal or whatever, raw deal in life, things aren't going my way, whatever the case is, sad about something, down about something, you know, I think of, I guess I'm logging back in. Honestly, it helps me to put things into perspective, and I think of someone like Jesus, who was like, it's basically the perfect person, never did anything wrong, did nothing but miracles, and like healed the sick and deaf people and raised the dead, and just like did like his whole life was just serving people, and it was all about like love and showing the love of God. And what did they do to him? Like, they beat him, they spit on him, they mocked him, they put a crown of thorns on him, they ripped his clothes off and whipped him and pulled his beard out and stuck a spear in his side and nailed him to a cross to die while hanging on a cross. Like, if that's what the world does to a person who was the personification of love, then what are they going to do to you or me? You know, we're just human sinners. So that's the thing, you know, like, the world is not a nice place. People are not nice, and you're going to deal with things in life that are unpleasant, and there are going to be bullies. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That's the second time that happened tonight, where it just kind of kicked me out. Oh, you sent me DM? Well, King Thunderstar was waiting to play. So, if you have like a full Swift, then I guess now's not the time. If you got 2 spots, I was going to wrap it up, but you guys are... Oh, you only have 1 spot. Okay. Well, maybe we gotta just link up like another time because like they've been waiting to play, and they're kind of down and out about like the game and having been tunneled and all that kind of stuff. And so I was gonna try to like, you know, run around with them and see if we can get them to escape and end on a positive, help like lift their spirits up. But I mean, we definitely gotta link up again. Like Thunderstar, I don't know if you have me, like if you're logged on and all that. Yeah, I actually was gonna like wrap it up, but I was just gonna like maybe push out another game or two. Oh, there they go. But I'd love to play with you guys. Just don't want to leave my buddy hanging here. So, Thunderstar, I don't know, can you get on Discord so we can coordinate better? Because that's definitely going to help you survive a little better. And plus, we're going to be with 2 randoms, so it's really going to be on us to stick together. And maybe the fact that you're wearing the Bloody Kate clothes might be getting you targeted. Let me check. Forgive me, because sometimes I get people's names mixed up because it seems like everybody's got like multiple names, like their name on YouTube is sometimes different from in the game and then different on Discord and things like that. So I lose track of everybody. There, I see you. Well, do you want to get in a chat so we can coordinate? Just want to escape with the bloody clothes one final time. I'm not telling you have to take them off. I'm just saying maybe that could be a reason why, like, they see you with the prestige clothes and they think like, oh, this is somebody that's going to be a challenge, or they're going to be a problem, or they're going to be toxic or something. Maybe, possibly. And that could be one of the reasons. Luck of the draw, like, yeah, like, I don't know, you know what it is, it's not always personal. You got to realize with killers that there's a lot of pressure on them, and it's like I was playing earlier, and like I don't really tunnel people. I go from target to target and I try to like hook everybody twice, and a lot of times that backfires, because if you don't eliminate somebody quickly and they know how to put pressure on with the gens, then you'll lose. So it's like, as sad as it is, tunneling is it's like a viable strategy. It's like it actually can be a good strategy. And it's kind of dirty, but at the same time, like with the pressure that the survivors put on, sometimes it's necessary. So if they just happen to find you first, like luck of the draw, like they find you first and they down you quickly and they get a hook on you, then they're like, well, I already know I got that person hooked once. And I've had so many games where they tunneled me out before I could do anything. Like I was like either AFK or they had lethal pursuer or something, and they got me first. And then some random like farms me off the hook right in front of the killer, so they just hit me down again and put me right back on the hook. And then someone else comes and saves me, and the killer's not far by, like they're not far away, and then they just come back and I don't even have a chance to do anything before I'm literally just eliminated. And then I wonder, like, is it because I have YouTube in my name, or you know, and it might just be luck of the draw. It might just be that I happen to be the first person that they saw, and then they just tunneled me out because that was their strategy. Recommend getting distortion though. A lot of killers lately have been using lethal lately. Does distortion, what does it do? Let me check the loadout. Oh, I don't know why I have Circle of Healing on. Don't need that. Distortion. Do I not have this? Maybe I don't have it. I don't have it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I don't have it. Whose perk is it? Yeah, okay. Well, let's get in Discord then. But wait, first thing I want to do is put on something else like Windows. Or... yeah, I don't know. We'll go with that. Take like a flashlight or something that we can lose. Because I always lose my item. It's also, there's been a lot of Wexers too, and there's a lot of the games have been 4Ks with overpowered Wesker. Wesker. I don't even say his name right. Protects what? It stops the aura reading perk? Interesting, I gotta look at that perk.